Hey folks, we've got our work cut out for us today. We're out and about. We're on a little bit of a mission. I'll explain what it is we're doing. We were at a friend's house. We're having a little bit of a barbecue, and all the group of people said, hey, next month we want to go to Koh Samet and have a day or two and maybe a night in Koh Samet and for the whole group and have a little bit of a party, etc. I said, okay. I said, just hold that thought a minute though, because that's quite an undertaking to go to Koh Samet. I mean, you got to get to the ferry. Okay, just forget about that. Say that's no big deal. You got parking at the ferry. It's maybe going to be 10 people in 2 vehicles. Maybe that's 100 baht a vehicle. Maybe 200 baht for the parking. For 10 people to go out there, 120 baht a piece. That's going to be another 1,200 baht for the ferry round trip. So now we're up to 1,400 baht in expenses. When we get there, it's 200 baht per foreigner and 40 baht per Thai to get into Koh Samet. And it's a mix of foreigners and Thais, but it'll come out to about 1,000. Then we're going to have to get a song towel to go wherever we're going for this group. It's going to be about 300 baht, and that's going to be round trip, so that we'll need that twice at 600 baht. So we're up to 3,000 baht already, and we haven't paid for a hotel room yet, which is going to be a minimum of 1,200 baht for just a run-of-the-mill place, and maybe 2,000 baht for something decent, 3,000 baht for something upscale. Just say we have 4 rooms at 2,000 baht, that's another 8. We're at 11 grand for one night in Koh Samet for the group. So I said, you know what? For less than that, you can avoid all that headache, all that ferry, all the park admissions, and we will rent a beautiful pool villa right here at the beach where I live, close to the beach. So you have the beach, you have the sand, but you have a big private pool villa. That's better than a hotel, right? And maybe we can do that for the same amount or less. And that's today's goal. This is a town of pool villas. The funny thing is, you got to be a little careful. They use that term very loosely. In fact, our house, the one we lived in, the guy was renting as a pool villa. So sometimes in the Thai vernacular, a pool villa doesn't mean it has a pool. Where in the Western vernacular, it's got to have a pool if it's a pool villa. It's the first word in the name. So anyway, a little bit of just something to work through there in terms of in this neighborhood, in this area. Oh, this bird over here is going nuts. Well, let's saddle up and get some of this done. It might be a good alternative rather than going to an island, and we'll see what we come up with. We'll see, maybe. I don't know. I think we'll see how this fleshes out, but I think we might come out ahead. Let's go. Let's saddle up. So we're at the first place here. This is called St. C Pool Villa. And I just figured out, I guess I knew this, but it just kind of dawned on me that this is going to be an exercise in compromise, because the best villa might not be in the best location, but the best location might not be the best villa, etc. So this one, we're waiting for the guy to get here to open the door to let us in. But I mean, this location's awesome. It's not even 100 meters to the beach. I can see it here. It's a 30-second walk to the beach. So the kids, I know that some of the kids that are coming, they're going to want to go to the beach. And the adults maybe by the pool, whatever it is. This house looks big enough. It's got a great big table out front that would seat the 10 people. The pool, definitely not the best looking pool that I've seen. Looks like it's got some kind of plastic liner, tarp liner. I don't know, just not the best looking pool. Almost harkens back to the above ground pools that we used to have back in the US, the round ones with a vinyl liner or whatever. But it's in ground anyway. So I think it's going to be a compromise. So we'll have to consider location. We'll have to consider the amenities and the sleeping arrangements and all that. Anyway, I think the guy's just getting here. We'll go inside.
All right, now this project is actually 4 different pool villas, 4 different houses. The first one here on the end, closest to the beach, is a bigger one. And he says this sleeps comfortably 12, which is actually bigger than what we need. He says the smaller ones down the way there, they sleep 10. So we'll take a look at this one, but we'll keep in mind we'll also take a look at those smaller ones, because I think price-wise that might be the better deal. They're about 1,000 baht a night cheaper. I think here we are at 8,500 baht, 8,500 for the night, and the smaller one will be 7,500 for the night. So price-wise, we're way below that little island excursion. And there's lots of bedrooms here. Most of these are family bedrooms, so they have a bed for mom and dad and a bed for the kids. definitely would sleep the required amount of people. The kitchen here looks nice. Well, Lon will determine that. Looks adequate, though. But this house, in hindsight, this house is missing one key ingredient of the pool villa, and that would be the outdoor kitchen. The indoor kitchen is well, that kind of comes with the house, but the pool villa, one of the specialties is the outdoor kitchen. You'll see as we go and look at some more of these, but the smaller houses here have a smaller pool table, same karaoke setup. I think the kitchen would be adequate and the bedrooms, etc. So I think the gentleman here was right. The small pool villa here would be all we needed for the right amount of people, and each bedroom has a bathroom, etc. So $7,500. Now this house is a little bit dated. The pool, like I said, I don't know about the pool. It is close to the beach though, so price-wise is good. Close to the beach is good, but the actual pool and the age of the house, I think we can do better. We can do better. And we will do better. So our second house up to bat here, I think, definitely does better. It's more of a modern house.
This one's looking a lot better than the last. This is a modern house, although it's farther. It's farther from the. I just stepped in a puddle of water with my socks. That's lovely. Gotta take your shoes off to go in here. We're looking at the outside kitchen. I didn't put the shoes back on. Now I stepped in a puddle of water. Anyway, this is a PL cool villa. Farther from the beach. That's the thing. You could walk. It's about almost a half kilometer to the beach. I'll measure it exactly, but much farther from the beach than the other one, but also a much more modern house, also a little bit more expensive, so price is going to fall way heavily into this too. But here's the deal, regardless of the price on all of them so far, it's still cheaper, and we come out ahead than the trip to Cozumel. So it's a win-win no matter what. It's just how much we win by. This one we might only win by 100 baht a person or something like that, where the other one might be more like 250, 300 baht a person. I'm more inclined to pick this one. I'll show you around here. The beds are softer. They got quality mattresses in here. Plenty of kitchen appliances, and inside kitchen, outside kitchen. The inside kitchen's like you find something in a condo, but the outside kitchen has air fryer and toaster oven and barbecue. There's a big barbecue grill. The pool is a proper pool and a rather large pool. The other one, I don't know about that other pool. So that's what I mean. Pool villa, the term is used lightly here, but this, to me, personifies a pool villa. So I think we're at, I got to get all the numbers, but I think we're at 95 on this one for a Saturday night. But if it's a weeknight, it's like 85 or 8 or something like that. Anyway, we'll crunch all the numbers at the end and we'll decide on one, see what it's going to be. But I'm a little excited because this one, it's a win on price, and it's a very, very nice modern house that I think will wow the guests. And the pool and everything, we can just bring the Saling here and let the kids go down to the beach or something. It's still very convenient. It would be like a minute and a half on the Saling, something like that.
Yeah, this house loaded with features. Like upstairs, there's a bedroom, a full family bedroom upstairs, but there are two just regular rooftop decks that you could hang out on. I'm just guessing. I'm betting the breeze would be just phenomenal in the evenings up there, especially being that close to the beach. There's your family room that's upstairs for parents and kids. They have their own bathroom here, so no problem with kind of a family getting up the steps, and the other people can sleep downstairs. So this would definitely do the trick for us here. I think we're at 95 or 99 for a Saturday night, and I think it's 99 and 89 I think for a weeknight. So not too bad. We're still way short of that 11 for the for the trip to Cozumel.
So he showed us a second one they have here at PL Cool. It's almost the same as his first, but a different layout, a one-story configuration, no steps, all on one floor. So maybe for mobility issues, this would be the better choice. But then you don't have that nice big rooftop deck. I kind of like that. The other one had like a two-tier rooftop AstroTurf deck. Anyway, they're both very nice. They're both the same price. And I think it's like 99 for a Saturday. That's what we're kind of torn between now. Maybe we can talk the group into a Friday to save. I think it's down to like 8,000 for a Friday or something like that. So we'll have to see. But so far, this one is definitely in the lead. The other house that we looked at, well, both of these are available on the day that we want it for next month. So that's a good thing. That's a good start.
Yeah, I told the guy here, I said, this house, this second house should be maybe $1,000 less than the first house because you don't have the rooftop decks. The bedrooms, sleeping arrangements, all the same size, but the house didn't seem to have as high as ceilings. It just seemed smaller. It seemed a little bit more confined than the first house, and I thought for that reason it should be cheaper and not the exact same price. But he just laughed and said, no, that's what it costs. So I said, well, then we would select the other one if the price is the same. If this was maybe $1,000 cheaper, then maybe I would select this one. So we do have one more to look at after we're done here at PL Cool Pool Villas. Have a whole different one to look at elsewhere. But let me know what you're thinking so far. I mean, would renting a beachside pool villa be a substitute for going to an island? Say, I mean, why do you go to an island? You go there to get away from some of the hustle and bustle, from some of the commercialization. What if you could just go to a beach that didn't really have any commercialization or very few people and have a nice pool villa in very close proximity to the beach? Would that do the trick? Would that maybe be the same vibe as going to an island, but maybe you can beat the cost and maybe you can beat some of that time it takes to get there? Situations like this, you just basically pull up in your car, plop down your luggage, and your little escape, your little vacation starts right then. Another thing to say though, like this, the coolers, they have all the stuff at these pool villas that you'll need for your group: barbecues, ice boxes, etc. But anyway, we have one last one to look at. It's this guy right here. Now here, I'll measure this out, but I think it's about 1 kilometer from the beach. Yeah, 1.1 to be exact. So that's definitely way farther than either of the others. But this one has its own little benefits. For starters, this one has a lot of parking. This one is on a big piece of land. This one sits on one rie of land. And it's in a very quiet little, I think there's only 2 other houses back here. Very quiet neighborhood. A very nice big outside deck here. A big pool. Looks like maybe a water feature back there on the wall. Another great big table suitable for the Last Supper. You see the blue cooler there. They've got everything you'll need. There's even a shower out here. So a much bigger outdoor living area here. We'll go inside. We'll take a look. But the parking, I mean, there's a whole other area back here. It looks like a lawn, but you could park back here. That's also part of the parking. You see the maintenance man has his car parked back there. So lots of space for vehicles. I think what we'll do, I'm just going to save this one, and maybe I'll rent this sometime when I want to have a big function. This is a big outdoor kitchen here, 2 different sections, built-in barbecue grill, a very nice whole separate patio for the outdoor kitchen. I like this. This one definitely has the best outdoor living area of the 3 that we've looked at. Inside here, we'll just use the back door while we're back here, but a very nice inside kitchen as well. Like I said, that's kind of part of the house supposed to be there, and your living room. Then we'll see there's a bunch of doors over here. We'll check out the sleeping arrangements here. So looks like a couple regular bedrooms. This would be a regular bedroom for 2 people, and then a couple family rooms. So you've got the ones for mom, dad, and the kids, and even a bathtub. Some nice touches, some nice surprises along the way in here. That one, more of a regular rank and file type bathroom. And see, we got one last door. See what's behind this one. Just another regular bedroom. So 2 regular bedrooms, 2 family bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. I like the kitchen. I think the outdoor area is definitely the party piece, though. So I will keep this one in mind. I think this would be the better house to have like a lot of people. He said, hey, you could have 50 to 100 people here for a party or whatever. So pretty nice. But I think we will select the number 2 house. That's the one we will go put the deposit down on. They went 50%. Hey, the water feature's gone. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Something else next time. But for this one, I'm going to have to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.